Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a collective reading for all signs, meaning all of you guys get a chance to watch. Say a quick prayer to protect yourself. Spirit guides, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, ancestors, all higher beings of white light that come to give me protection and provision. I ask that you please help me to see what I need to see in regards to the collective, removing all emotions unless necessary, removing all projections unless I am teaching a lesson. All right, so channeled messages. I just feel like right now you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, like seeing a lot of angel numbers, conversations coming up 2 seconds later after you were just thinking about them, thinking about a person and then popping up, like a lot of trippy synchronicities, so like stuff that you're noticing but trying to ignore. Okay, so somebody's getting signs or something like that. Don't ignore the signs. Okay. Something else, a lot of irritation. I'm not feeling personally, but I feel while I'm reading like somebody's a little irritated with their surroundings or people surrounding them. This could be significant others or people connected to your significant others. They're not directly attached to you. I also want to tell you, stop making everybody's trauma your trauma. If somebody's carrying a boatload, let them carry that boatload alone, unless, you know, you feel divinely led to help them carry some of the load. But a lot of issues that you're struggling with right now do not belong to you. They belong to people outside of you that are emotionally manipulating you or using that against you. The fact that you care about them or that you love them, always coming to you for some type of defense. You really need to protect your peace. Okay. All right, so as far as your chakras that you need to work on, did I pray? Spirit guides, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, ancestors, all higher beings of white light that come to give me protection and provision. Help me see what I need to see. Wasn't sure if I prayed yet. So the first chakra card, we're going to read on the 2 chakras that you need to work on. I was only going to pull 1, but you got 2. You have the base chakra, which is your instinct, following your instincts. A lot of you guys don't trust yourself, and that's really getting you in trouble. And I don't know where the lack of confidence came from, but you really need to like figure out, do some shadow work, go within and figure out why you're not trusting yourself, because Spirit really wants you to tap into your personal instincts and utilize them. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have to trust yourself. You have, I trust that my instincts are correct, and I let my natural intuitive feelings guide me forward. I will know what I need to do and how I need to respond with wisdom in situations that come my way. I have the innate desire to be of service in life. As I tap into these feelings, I will know what service I am called to do. That is like what service I am called to do. Although you feel like you are called to some type of service in life, whether that's community service work, putting together business endeavors that really gets people involved and takes them to the next level, or you are just that pivotal stepping stone for people, you need to use your intuition and understand when it's a need for you to be a service and when somebody's overutilizing you or just taking too much. Okay, a lot of you guys are not making healthy decisions in this area of life. Have some safe boundaries. Okay. You then have the third eye chakra, your inner knowing. That goes hand in hand with instincts. Like you got 2 of the same cards, 2 cards that mean the same thing. It says, I trust my inner knowing and I have peace with myself. I create more moments of stillness and silence and listen for the truth. You listen for the truth. You pay attention to people. You don't let them just skate by passively doing weird shit to you. You pay attention. It says, I am open to connecting and listening with my gut, where the intuition derives from, where the instinct sits. You need to pay attention and listen to your gut. Every time you get a little gut feeling or you start second guessing some stuff and it's really something that somebody wants you to do, they get into your ear, start manipulating, but this, but that, start crying. Somebody could be dealing with water signs, no offense, water, but your emotional manipulation is top tier. You rule the emotions like your water. So somebody could definitely be dealing with some type of water sign or an emotionally manipulative character. Hello. It says, I practice meditation and prayer and contemplation. Always contemplating things, not to the point that it looks like you're struggling with intrusive thoughts, okay? Start freaking out, but definitely examine some things. Analyze, you know, y'all just be letting stuff happen. This shit be right in front of your face, okay? We're going to get some messages from my Merm deck. what y'all got going on. Hi. You're pulling be spontaneous. You're pulling waiting. You're pulling your inner knowing. Again, with this inner knowing thing, they're not going to leave y'all alone for real. Stop ignoring yourself for the sake of other people's feelings. Sometimes you got to hurt a few feelings. Ask Sagittarius. The blunt, the bold, the direct, and the will violate the hell out of you if necessary. You got be spontaneous and acceptance, okay? So you really need to step out of your comfort zone. I feel like some opportunities are coming to you in the near future that are really not your normal or not what you're used to doing. You have a hard time being spontaneous or just, you know, doing things that could ignite something new. You need to accept these challenges, rise to the occasion. You are waiting patiently. Waiting is being clarified by patience. So whatever you're waiting on, stop rushing it. There's no such thing as instant gratification. And if you had it right now, you wouldn't even know what to do. You'd be bored. Okay? Enjoy the process. Enjoy the chase. Because as much as y'all cry about not having an instant manifestation or something not showing up, as soon as you get that man, as soon as you get that job, as soon as you get that woman, as soon as you get that money, you acted a motherfucking fool. So take your time. So this time you handle the gift, or they handle you with ease. You could be the gift, or, you know, the gift's coming to you, but, you know, relax, okay? You got your inner knowing telling you to turn away from a situation. I'm going to sit these two cards to the side because I need more information on what that is. And then light is being clarified by contentment. Be content. I feel like for the most part, you try to balance your inner light and dark, and you dwell more in the light. You go to the dark when necessary, probably to hide, protect, you know, do the basic things, but you're not hurting anybody. And I feel like sitting in the knowing that you have not intentionally hurt somebody should free you of your anxiety. Ain't nothing come around the back end. You handled the situation well. This turn away, I'm going to clarify it with my creative deck to see who or what you're turning away from, or what this whole situation could be talking about. Hi, everybody. Hi. I kind of want to be messy. Okay, I don't want to be messy, but I'm going to read this messy deck today. I miss you so much. So whatever you're turning away from, it's a person pleading behind that turn away. Okay, they're letting you know that they miss you. This could be some type of love bombing. It all led me to you. They also feel like you are a divine counterpart for them. Is that the truth? If it was the truth, you wouldn't be being asked to turn away. Yeah, faith-based. Listen to your inner knowing. Somebody already knows what's up, though. I'm just confirming it. Why? I'm just confirming it. I've had it. I've had it, collective. I can't even blame this on one sign. What is going on? I'm sorry, y'all. You got stream. Either that means flow or somebody's surveillancing you, honestly. Hurting inside, let me heal you. Ooh, they're laying it on thick. Definitely watching you. Offering apologies or something to console your energy after somebody had you effed up. You got shifty. It all led me to you. This person is real shifty, back and forth. One minute they feel like it's divine. The next minute they're doing weird stuff. They just told me they changed the story. Somebody's shifting something up on somebody. Yeah, talk it out. A conversation will be had. Maybe you and this person are going to meet up, or you're going to have a conversation on the phone. Know that this person is very shifty. So one minute they're acting like they love you, but they can burst out into a fight in an attempt to trauma bond with you, because any attention to them is good attention. You got, I get sad every time I think about you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't. Full of excuses. God dang, this person rabbit. Also, taking you down a lot of holes, into a lot of spirals, causing a lot of confusion, having the conversations in weird, tricky ways so you don't ask certain conversations, or you seem like you did something you didn't. Dance that shit out and have fun. New love. Somebody needs to move on from this friendship or romantic situation. It's just like, they're not worth sticking around. They're not having fun anyway. They're miserable. Misery is just asking for company. Whether this is friends, family, or relationships, you need to turn away. Trust your inner knowing. I feel like it's like with this person, there's always been an itch. Like, dang, like, do you really F with me? Or like, is there some type of hidden animosity? If you're asking yourself those types of questions about a person, baby, I'm going to tell you to walk that arse away. Walk it away. Hi, Bree. Hi, Tracy. Oh, forgot the book was in there. Thing came flying out. I'm going to pull you some oracles. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. This deck still feel kind of fresh. Quality. Lightness of being. I mean, yeah. Family beliefs. Somebody is sticking to their guns. Like, I feel like in the past you used to waver. Like, you know, just make excuses for people. Just try to be nice. Try to be kind. I feel like now somebody's gotten like a little stuck up. A little schnob. You know what I'm saying? Don't do too much, earth signs, because that's what it's giving. Okay, but you're definitely giving quality and you know your worth now. So you are shifting the way you allow people to handle you. Point blank, period. I'm not mad at it. People are, though. People are definitely mad at it. You got lightness of being, not taking things too serious, not having too much of a reaction, not really giving too much thought to people's ignorance. You allow it to be their bliss at this point. You don't care. And then you have family beliefs. So some type of belief system that you're building, whether this is creating new beliefs for the family that you're going to start or just sticking to what your family taught you when you were younger to keep you grounded in this time. And then you have forgiveness. And quality is forgiveness. Forgiveness is quality. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you're coming face to face with people like, oh, I forgive you. Them long drawn out trauma bonding conversations people try to have and say it's for closure. No, it's not. It's for ego. Somebody trying to have a conversation with you, calling it closure. They're trying to get their ego stroked before you close the door. Close the motherfucking door. Forgive the situation so that when you close it, you actually just close it. But, I mean, if you have to have a conversation, I encourage you to do it. But, like, if you know for a fact, you can just let some shit go because a conversation is not going to smooth over anything. It's just going to give them a chance to be boastful or spread their ego towards you or just get something said. Just get something like, it's not worth all of that. I'm here to tell you. It's just not sometimes. And then you got music, clarifying lightness of being. So really getting into your own zone. I see somebody listening to music in their home, trying to relax, using music for alchemy, lifting their spirit with music. Like music is very significant for you. So you could be doing with a lot with music right now. Also, it could be contributing to your relaxation, your lightness of being. Feeling light, not feeling so overwhelmed, not feeling so full of anxiety, using music for alchemy. And then you got boundaries, and your family beliefs is being clarified by boundaries. I'm pretty sure your mama told you you know better. And what people you don't need to be around, what energies you don't need to be around. So you definitely are going back to the basics. I hear somebody saying I should have listened to what my mom said. I should have listened to what my mom said. Moms are not always right, but when it comes to that instinctual stuff, that intuition, that things that in regards to your safety, always listen to mom. You know what I'm saying? And then you have perspective. She gave you a different perspective. A maternal character, probably a literal parent. If not a literal parent, somebody that you look up to has definitely given you a new perspective on things, which is the reason why you're unfolding so beautifully. So giving quality, giving lightness of being, standing on family beliefs, being responsible with your energy, setting strategic boundaries, and nurturing yourself. You got the nurture card, so this goes well. This goes well because you decided to make the shift that you've avoided making for a long time, simply because you feel like you will hurt without these people or these things. but you won't. You got resources, baby. You're full of abundance. All they're asking for you to do is position yourself correctly, and everything else will fall into place. But somebody freaks out during the positioning. Positioning ain't pretty. Positioning ain't sweet. Positioning is testing your character to see just how long you'll be able to maintain what you obtain. And somebody has been able to maintain. So now they're getting what they desire. Don't turn back to the past. Utilize your resources and the new resources that are coming towards you. There are going to be people that try to take you back. Slow down. Try to slow you down. Clarify the sloth. Yeah, you got stories. By telling lies or making up stories, trying to manipulate you back into their storyline or back into being part of some shit that they have going on. That misery-loving company stuff, it's time out for that. That trauma bonding just to feel something, it's time out for that. There's red and there's red. A lot of caution in regards to the things you allow people to feed your subconscious, okay? They're telling stories, dressing them up and making it dramatic. They know that when it's dramatic, you care, but you need to let them know that you no longer care. Even if you have to verbalize this, this is a pattern that they continue to go through with you. This is a pattern that they enjoy with you. This pattern throws you into an anxious cycle, though. It gives you anxiety. This is not a pattern that you want to be a part of, so break the pattern. Clarify pattern. You got worthy. Clarify worthy. You got shadow work. Definitely doing shadow work, which is why you're isolating or you're hermiting yourself. Getting away from this energy, inviting what actually nurtures you and gives back. People that equally reciprocate the energy that you give out. The shadow work is being done in the darkness. You're definitely doing this privately. You don't really like for people to see your shit on display. Somebody's a very private and discreet person. So when they're building and discovering resources and organizing things and brainstorming, majority of the time they choose to do this in private. They don't do this in front of people. Somebody definitely moves in silence, and that's when you get the most done untainted. People that brag and they get braggadocious and boastful and they have so much audacity that they go run their mouth about things that they don't know are set in stone. Those are the ones you shouldn't even pay attention to. I feel like you have people around you like this trying to pull out information by doing this to you. I got this. Well, I got that. Don't talk to them. Yeah, self-talk. Talk to your motherfucking self. Fuck these people. Talk to yourself. Okay? Forget these people that always feel like they got something to contribute. This is your dream. This is your vision. And if they're not there to feed it or partner with it, they should not be allowed to verbally alchemize your shit. They shouldn't be able to speak life over you. You should cut them off at the stake. You should take my advice. You got resistance. Somebody is not going to take my advice. I'm sending you good energy because that's not going to play out well. Move in silence. You can get your accolades later. You can get your flowers later. People be wanting instant gratification, and that'll F you up. That gets momentary things. We want generational wealth. Shit that can be passed down. Not just, hey, see me right now and forget about me later. Nobody gives a damn about these people, okay? Clarify the resistance card. Why are you resisting? The dream world is here. And then you have self-acceptance. Somebody's having a hard time accepting themselves. But as soon as you do, let this be encouragement. As soon as you do, shit's going to shift right before your eyes. Scorpio energy, death, and rebirth. A dramatic change for your good. All right? Self-talk, self-care is at the bottom of the deck. A lot of selfishness that is justified, actually. It's only for a season, not for a lifetime. You're allowed to be selfish for a season. And if anybody has a problem with that, they're energy harvesting vampires that won't allow you to take some time to build your capacity back up. They just want to take. Stay away from them type of people. Those type of people are dangerous. Not just to you, to humanity, period. Yeah, Tracy? Hi, Zane. All right, I'm going to pull you guys some creative cards. It's hard to see. Woman's Worth is playing in my head. I don't know who that's for. Love and basketball. This woman's worth. This woman's worth. Okay. Should be crying, but I just can't let it show. All right. Royalty, king, divine, masculine, prince. Again, a lot of worthiness. You got Capricorn coming out, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn highly aspected, but Capricorn is also like extremely stoic, extremely responsible, extremely reserved, and disciplined. They are ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline, structure, and routine. This would bring some royal ass energy if only you knew. If only you knew what disciplining yourself would like bring in, the type of shit, the type of aura you would radiate, the type of things that you would get, the type of people that you would attract. The caution card is here. Why is caution here? Channeled messages, visualization, Sagittarius, and cut them off. Sagittarius. Okay, a couple things. One, if I'm talking to a Sagittarius, you are doing a lot of cutting off, or you're being cut off. One, because of the bluntness and the directness. I feel like somebody is not using emotional maturity when they choose to communicate with you. And you've had it up to here. This is anybody dealing with a Sagittarius highly aspected, or just Sagittarius energy. This does not have to be a sign. This is aggressive communication. This shit is going to get you cut off, or it's making you want to cut somebody off. I don't know who's doing it, but somebody's in Sage energy. You're going to get cut off. They're going to get cut off. You're going to end up cutting them off. This is a warning. Either tighten up, lighten the load, do something else. Because somebody is sick of somebody's mouth. Quite literally, clone syndrome. Somebody's also around a very envious person. I feel like this person shows up as a friend. They do. And you kind of don't really realize what's going on, which is why I'm being told to tell you. This person could affect some type of business endeavor, or possibly a relationship. Your spirit guides and guardian angels are sending you messages about this person. You know who they are. You just refuse to believe it. I feel like there's going to be a sign or a synchronicity, or something's going to happen in the near future that's really going to expose something. And we are like in the age of Aquarius energy, where a lot of things are being exposed. But this person, it might hurt a little hard. Yeah, shattered sight, not seeing things clearly, refusing to see. But they need you to remember what happened last time, either with this person or a similar situation where something like this played out. They want you to pay attention, okay? Be your own moral compass. Literally, you make your own rules. I feel like when it comes to deciding what's right and wrong, what's shady and what's not, you really need to, again, trust yourself, trust your instincts, okay? Because somebody has a lot of good shit coming to them right now, which is why this person is choosing to linger with hidden animosity. They don't want you to know that they have a problem. They also are watching moves, which is why I said move in silent. Everybody doesn't need to know. Don't get braggadocious. Don't get none of that, because you do got somebody around you with peeping eye, like... Let's look into y'all's love and relationship. Lord. Okay. God damn, it wasn't clear. All right, so take what resonates and leave the rest. There is definitely some type of separation. But you're going into a soulmate. You know, you got the Axe card. Sorry about it, but breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandon. You got the separation card. You got sadness, missing you, thinking about you, and yearning. This could have already happened, or this is happening right now. And then you come out with the soulmate connection. So don't feel bad about having to leave a situation. You definitely walk into something a lot better. Not that you even need to transition too fast. Please take your time, okay? Yeah, you got the chaser. Somebody got sick of chasing somebody. I feel like the person that you're cutting off is somebody that did not show the same amount of care that you showed to them. Like you felt like it was always a chase, or you were always doing more, or something like that. Separation is really breaking your heart. You got the heartbreak, deeply hurt, sad separation, feeling lost and grieving or mourning, okay? I mean, yeah, because after you chase somebody that long, or you really had faith in this situation and they ended up just not really, and then you got kisses clarifying the soulmate, I feel like you should just focus on what's coming that's better. You got kisses, unconditionally loving, affectionate, and falling in love. And then you have I like you and the butterfly. So though it was bad in the beginning, or it was bad in some type of past relationship, what you're getting now is 20 times better than that. You got I like you, someone likes you, romance blooming, fun flirting, and wanting to date. The relationship is evolving into a nesting phase, healing your inner child. Somebody really makes you feel like a big kid. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Fire signs are really, really kid-like. But you could deal with somebody that just really makes you feel comfy and nostalgic and like you're in high school again and you're just enjoying the connection. And that's what spirit wants you to do. Because like you've already put up with enough in the past, or somebody's put up enough with your shit in the past. And make sure that you're being honest right now with which side of this you're on. Don't be delusional, okay? And if you are on the bad side, get your shit together. You got photography, making new memories. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, is getting into taking pictures and doing DIYs and living slowly and just really like wanting to enjoy their life now. You got wedding rings, so this could turn into some type of permanent commitment or connection that you have with somebody. You guys are making new memories together. Also, weddings or proposals or engagements can be a part of that. You got twin flame energy coming up here too. And it says yin yang, yin, balance, union, and completing each other. But I also want to remind you that the twin flame is also a sparring partner. So this person might challenge the worst and best parts of you, but for good reasons. They're going to be able to help you cultivate character in healthy ways. So cultivate good communication in times of like conflict and things like that. You're not going to do that old barbaric arguing type of stuff that you used to do with exes in the past when you were younger, or just in the recent past. You know what I'm saying? You got girl with the snake. Be careful of outside forces trying to budge into your relationship. Yeah, love. Girl with the snake, but love is here. So a narcissistic person, either around you or your lover, trying to charm you or love bomb you, trying to enable your boundaries, trying to get in. Don't allow that. You really got something good coming or going on currently. And this person is a hammer. They're a sabotager. You have sabotage, rebuilding, repetitive, and someone constantly saying that they're working on it or they're doing better or some weird stuff. Like literally walk away from this, okay? And you got the mask. They're not showing who they truly are. And you have something great about to go on or going on. And somebody's wearing a mask, not showing their true feelings, hiding their persona, pretending, diluting, and gaslighting you. Also, hella lies. Hella lies. And I think you know that they're lies. It's not even hidden lies. It's hella lies. All right? All right, y'all, that is the end of your reading. Also, please remember that I am always open for personal reading. So if anything in here resonated with you and you'd like to pick up from that point and do a reading with me, just inbox me. Make sure you hit the stars, Facebook, because I'm paid for the stars. That is a way to support me. Make sure you hit that like and that follow on YouTube. That is a way to support me. I love seeing your comments in the bottom. Go ahead and comment your zodiac sign. The sign that comments the most, I'll do them an individual personal reading, like for that group. And yeah, I think that's it. This was fun. I hope you guys enjoy your Memorial Day. Shout out to my dad who served, you know, and all the other people out there that deserve flowers. I usually do a military collective reading. I might still do it. If there's any vets in my streams that would like military reading, I don't know, internet start acting weird when I be reading military collective. Look, I just want to help you with your mental health. I don't know, they get funny when I read that's on here. I don't know why. So I'm hoping it'll go okay this time. So if there's any in here, go ahead and comment. Scorpio. Sage, I see you. Let's hope your fellow Scorpions and Sagittarius comment underneath the video. And I got y'all. Alright. I'll be back in a little bit. This was fun. Love you.